Hi guys, welcome back to War 7 of Season 37. This war we are going against Salty, pretty solid opponent, and I'll be using Doom, Corvus and Wax support. First fight is Hulkling on path 5 with Doom and also Wax. I wasn't sure how to approach this fight because I've never really taken Hulkling with Doom. What I knew is, well, you obviously want to open up with heavy to get the damage going, and I decided to focus on using SP1s and SP3s, try to do an improvised Doom cycle, and don't get hit. That's probably the main issue in this fight. And also do not allow him to stack the pierce buffs. Here you can see him getting to, if he's got a lot of them, his block damage really hurts, so definitely need to avoid that. He gets a lot of buffs, so it's quite easy to get power, so that I can keep spamming the SP freeze. Problem is he's immune to power drain, so you cannot really do a normal Doom cycle. You cannot, activate when he's almost at 3 bars of power. Need to bait his special first, then throw it, and then continue to hit him. Fortunately, light attacks do not feed him power, so that's quite manageable at least. So I got the SP3 last second in the knockdown fury here, and I was also able to refresh my SP3 fury, which makes things way easier. It's almost dead. I do a medium into heavy, knock him down, and this SP3 will finish the fight. Doom is definitely one of the best counters for this fight on path 5. Next was Dark Hawk, but that was taken by my teammate, and I was going to take Tigra with Doom. I could have put on the Wax pre-fight there, but decided to save it for Galan on Hazard Shift with Corvus, which probably was a bad idea, because with Wax it's a very simple fight. You just need to knock her down, do combos, and just parry freely. And because I didn't do it, it'll cost me getting hit, basically. That's because you cannot parry from range. And here I threw my L1, completely forgetting about her. I can't recall what the name of the stance was, but that's the blue one. There's a 10% chance for her to miss the projectile attack with that active. And here I do it again. And the first hit misses, which causes her to get out of it and just block the rest. Here I dex the L2. I blocked one hit, but it was fine because when she's up close, she's not unblockable. And here I kept doing some combos. And for some reason I didn't dex that. It was very annoying. Cost me some life. Luckily this is my last Doom fight, so I will not have to heal up, but it was very unnecessary. Also through the L3, and because she doesn't have the blue stance, only the Huntress, I think, the orange one, I can do a normal Doom cycle with a special. And there is no chance she dexes that. Not dexes, but that she misses it. So I just went straight for the L2, because I had power back boost, and that finished the fight. Next up is Guardian with Corvus. This one's a bit tricky, because there is the buffet node, and also he's unblockable with the regen buff. So immediately I need to start the fight by dexing him and not letting him hit me, because he'll be unblockable. You cannot start with a parry or anything. I did turn off dex for the fight, so that I do not go into an infinite loop of him regening. and I did some practice with evading his L1, but unfortunately right here I blocked the first one, and I was hoping I could outrange his dash, but that didn't happen. Because he knocked me down, my true damage, or the true damage buff came back, and that caused him to regen, but that's completely fine because I can throw the L2, and I just need to wait out the conduit debuff here. Yeah, here I properly blocked it and parried the whole special, how it should have been done in the first place. Parry, remove the armor up, and I was just trying to do some damage before launching the SP3, but that doesn't finish, not quite. He's at 8%, I just need to do a couple hits into him and do a proper block L1, and here I can launch the L2 to finish the fight. Also some unnecessary damage, but that's completely on me because I did practice not dexing this special, just blocking it, and for some reason I decided to outrange it, even though it was impossible. So next up is Hulkbuster. I still have PS1 from the previous fight, so this one I'll just do full combos and get to special 2, launch it, and that should finish very quickly. I also had a Herald of Galactus donated to me on Corvus. That's for Galan on 49 on the Hazard Shift node. Yeah, here just 2 combos and the L2 finishes. Very, very quick fight. Next is Angela. This one is basically the same. Just get to special 2, launch it, and that should finish the fight. Start with a parry, do a full combo, repeat that. Here I did a medium light to not push her over 1 bar of power, so I can just do a full combo up next and launch the L2 without her getting a chance of throwing hers. Next up is Galan on 49, and this was highly inspired by the boss solo I got before. So in this fight I want to push him to L1 first, then let him launch it, and then throw my L2. And it's exactly the same strategy as I did before, because using your special removes his charges, so he doesn't harvest you. You could also go just for a nuke, but because I had the Herald synergy, Herald pre-fight, I take 30, it's not 30, I think it's, with 3 wins, that's 21% damage reduction, or 24. From all damaging debuffs. So with that you can take the safer approach, I think. And that's exactly what I did. So I start with baiting the heavy, do a medium light, back off, do that again, do a medium light medium. I have 1 incinerate on me, but it doesn't do that much damage. Here I'll strike his block and try to bait the SP1. Get a dex on it, and now I throw the L2. Gets me 2 bars of power again, and now I just have to wait out the conduit debuff and also dex the SP1. Here I did a hit, wasn't really needed, but once the conduit debuff fell off, I could just go in with an L2 and finish the fight. Only lost 30%, so very clean and safe matchup. So we ended up winning 5-3. Solid performance by Salty, but fortunately ours was even better and we only died 3 times. And yeah, we ended up winning. So yeah, that's it for today. See ya.